I would go with Danny Amendola.
Well, I'm going on the other side of the football, and I'm going Brandon Graham of the Eagles. Now, he doesn't get the attention of Fletcher Cox.
Nope.
He doesn't get the attention of Malcolm Jenkins, but he led this team in sacks this year with 9.5. He was second in pressures. And in order for them to win this game, Brandon Graham needs to be great. And I believe he goes, Brandon Graham's going to be the guy.
He'll spend a lot of time around Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Brandon Graham and Danny Amendola. Remember to play DraftKings for free on Sunday. Just use the promo code FS1, and you could be in the running for $1 million in prizes. Let's move on to Tom Brady. No quarterback has been to more Super Bowls or won more than Brady. He also has 4 fourth-quarter comeback wins in the playoffs when trailing by double digits. No other quarterback in NFL history has done that more than once. So, Skip, you've said that Brady is the most clutch athlete ever. Ever.
Yes.
So make your case.
Look, I understand how this rubs people the wrong way, starting with my partner across the table, because Tom Brady isn't athletic looking enough to qualify for this. And we saw episode 4 of Tom versus Time, and he comes across as so sweet and so soft and so unmanly and so unmacho. So it's like he doesn't fit the mold of the stud franchise late game clutch quarterback. And obviously this leads me to my all-time favorite player, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. You will not find a bigger Jordan fan than I am. But the reason Michael doesn't qualify for this is Michael was too good, too great for his own good. Too dominant for his own good when it comes to this argument, because Michael obviously won 6 NBA championships.
No, don't be trying to do. No, you got to make your case for Tom. Don't just try to discredit Michael. Make your case for Tom. You don't worry about what I got over here, what I got brewing in this. You see them doing, Joy?
What, Joy? Whose turn is it to talk? How many times do you say, let me talk? So this is my turn because it's my argument and it's my guy, and you have no chance to win it anyway, so I might as well talk the whole segment.
Okay.
So, back to what I'm saying about Michael Jordan. 6 championships, no Game 7s. He was just too great. Yeah. And I was there for his one greatest moment clutch shot in Utah, which was at the end of Game 6 with 5.2 seconds left. And it's the only piece of memorabilia I ever purchased because it's a picture of Michael holding the pose from around the free throw line. The ball is swishing through the nets, and you can see the looks of horror on all the Utah Jazz fans behind the basket. Hangs in my house proudly right now. But the problem after that is, you look at all of Michael's other moments, what, Craig Elo? I mean, that was back in 1989. That was the deciding 5th game of a 5-game series. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, that's fine. Then they went on to lose to the Pistons in 6 games in the Eastern Conference Finals. Michael did hit the last shot in the NCAA championship game. With,
got it.
15 seconds left on that one as a freshman against Georgetown, obviously. We got the flu game. We got the first half against Portland. That was in Game 1 when he hit the 6 threes. And the up and under shot against the Lakers.
Buzzer beater against the Suns, but that's neither here nor there. But go ahead.
Here nor there. Now, that brings me to the man in question here. Tom Brady. Think about this. 5 Super Bowl championships, 5 game-winning drives in the 4th quarter in those 5 games. That is preposterously, outrageously, case closed, great. Joe Montana had 5 game-winning drives in his whole playoff career, and Tom has them in his 5 Super Bowl championships. And in the first Eli Super Bowl, Tom Brady took the team 80 yards in 12 plays with 2:42 to go, a 6-yard touchdown pass to Randy Moss to put them ahead 14-10, and that looked like that was going to be the game-winning drive until David Tyree happened. So it could have been 6 of those, which is even more preposterous. And as we talked about before, the Patriots have won their 5 Super Bowls by an average of 3.7 points.
With the greatest player ever? That's all you got?
Because he pulls it out of the fire again and again and again. All the other Super Bowls, as you point out, were won by a margin of victory of 16 on average.
Why he's so great, Skip? Why he got to do that?
Well, that's not the point.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Michael's so great, we don't need a Game 7. Okay. I ain't going to let you get there.
So I've turned you into a Jordan fan.
Don't do that,
Skip.
Skip.
Time ever. No. I thought you were a LeBron fan.
Skip, this is not about LeBron.
So let's get this straight. On the biggest stage in American sports, right?
Yes.
Would you say the Super Bowl is bigger than Game 7 of the NBA Finals? I think it is.
Okay,
right? Playing the hardest position there is to play in all of sports, and it ain't even close. Quarterback. Under fire, under pressure, under the greatest pressure in American sports. He was down 10 to the Legion of Boom in the fourth quarter and pulled that off. He was down 16 last year in the fourth quarter at Atlanta and pulled that off. And I'll just throw this in for a little icing on the cake. He's down 10 to Saxonville in the recent AFC Championship game, albeit in Foxborough, but that was without Gronk. Last year, Gronk and Edelman. Last year without Gronk in the Super Bowl. He just keeps doing this. And let's even look at the field goal drives to win the first 2 Super Bowls.
What you mean field goal drives?
Drives to win the game.
Why we need them?
Okay? So think about this. He drove New England against the Rams as a first-year starter in the Super Bowl. He drove them from their 17 all the way to the Rams' 30-yard line. That's a long drive with passes of 5, 8, 11, 23, and 6. This is under huge pressure, and you've never even done it before.
If you don't mind me asking, can you tell the people that fans at home in his first playoff runs, how many touchdowns did he throw that playoff series? 3 games. How many touchdowns did he throw?
How many completions do you have in that field goal winning drive in the Super Bowl?
Joy, in 3 playoff games that year, Tom Brady threw 1 touchdown.
You know, that seems like the pettiest point you've ever made in the history of this show.
If you keep talking, I'm not going to even get to make a point.
So then against Carolina, field goal winning drive, they start at their
Why
40,
they
they go all the way to the 23. Listen to these completions. 13, 13, and 17 to set up another Vinatieri walk-off.
I will take Michael Jordan. I will take Michael Jordan because I've seen Tom Brady lose 2 Super Bowls to inferior quarterback talent. Was he not better than Eli in both situations? Is he a better player than Eli? Can you name the playoff game that Michael Jordan lost to inferior talent? Now, I've seen Tom Brady.
Wait a second. Didn't 1 year ago at the Super Bowl in Houston, Eli Manning sit right at our debate desk and readily acknowledge that was the luckiest play in Super Bowl history that beat Tom Brady in the first game?
I've been trying to get the guy to come on here to sit right there in that chair and say that was the luckiest shot I ever made to beat Michael Jordan in the NBA Finals. I have yet to find him, but that's neither here nor there, Skip Bayless. Can I make my
6-0?
Let me talk.
Which is why LeBron doesn't belong in the same breath.
Wow, no,
Michael
I'm not going to stop it, Skip. Huh? I'm not going to let you do this. This is not about LeBron James.
LeBron's your guy. You don't like Michael.
LeBron,
you can't have him
I'm
now.
talking about LeBron on Monday, but today is Michael Jeffrey Air Jordan.
Yeah.
Now, this is what we know. At home, Tom Brady has lost twice to Joe Flacco. Should Joe Flacco be mentioned? He also lost to Mr. Butt Fumble, the guy that's known for perpetuity, permanence. As long as they have video, the Butt Fumble will be the play that he will be known as. He also lost to Jake Plummer. So can you tell me the time that Michael Jeffrey Jordan has lost a playoff series, a playoff game, finals game to an inferior talent?
You're making my all-time case. I say Michael Jordan is the most dominant athlete in sports history, and it's not even close.
And greatest.
We're talking about clutchness. But what happened in the fourth quarter? Well, Michael didn't have opportunities late in games because there was no Game 7. He was too good for his own good.
Exactly. So if Tom Brady is that guy, why did we do that clutch, Skip?
Shannon,
did you remember the flu game?
Wait a second. Do I remember? I was there.
You were there. So what did he do? Can you tell the people what he did at first? He laid the ball up, and then what did he need to do, Skip? He stole the ball from the mailman.
Okay, but that's not clutchness. That's not late game clutchness. I'm talking about with the pressure on the line. Do you know how every team is still looking, except for about 5 teams, for a quarterback who can remotely do what Tom Brady does every Super Bowl?
Okay.
Every Super Bowl.
Can I ask you, name everybody that plays offense don't get compared to Tom Brady. Name a guy that plays offense that go get 40, get 50, that's not compared to Michael Jordan.
Well, he's the greatest ever.
Yeah, and he's the greatest clutch. Skip,
this is clutch. Do you know how hard quarterback is? I'll tell you this. Quarterback is harder to play than Michael Jordan's 2-guard position is harder.
No,
yes.
Because he that dude. He that dude.
Well, we knew
we got that expectation.
Yeah.
What did Tom Brady do?
Wait, are you trying to do a weave with Michael Jordan?
No, Skip, I'm trying to. Why are you doing this to me, Skip?
Jumping bandwagon.
Why are you doing this? Can you tell me? I'm looking for the tape.
Shannon.
Tom Brady's freshman year, in which he threw that pass to who he threw the pass to win the national championship his freshman year. Oh, it didn't happen. Michael Jordan hit a shot as a true freshman when he has the Wooden Award winner, the Naismith, Big Game James Worthy on his roster.
Yep.
He took the shot.
Greatest player ever in any sport.
I just want to know one thing.
Clutch player.
I'm trying to figure this out, Skip.
Shannon, wait, it's over. You lost the argument.
No.
5 Super Bowl victories with 5 fourth-quarter game-winning drives. How can you can't top that.
So is he 5 for 5 as far as MVPs? In
Well,
those, in those,
he got robbed once.
Oh, now he got robbed.
Well, come on.
Then people just keep
Deion Branch? Are you kidding?
People just keep stealing from Tom Brady.
Deion Branch.
I'm just okay. Help me out here, Skip. You're a 12
that
point.
doesn't matter.
Skip.
We're talking about clutchness.
Okay, I'm
game winning.
Okay, Skip. I'm trying to figure out here.
Money on the table.
You're a 12-point favorite. 12. You're 12. How do you not win that game? And you're a 12-point favorite.
You did what you were supposed to do. You went down to win the game. You did it. 80 yards in 12 plays.
You averaged 36
against that defense.
You averaged 36 in the regular season. And remember, against that very defense, you had just hung 38 on them. What? 3 weeks before. So I'm trying to figure.
Shannon, he pulled off another game-winning drive until Tyree happened.
How you get a game-winning drive if you lose the game? What game? He played for the Giants?
Wait, does Tom Brady play safety?
Oh!
If you told me he screwed up, wait, did Rodney Harrison not screw up that
I
early?
love it. See, you walk right to that trap. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. You see what he did there? Just Tom Brady plays defense?
Shannon,
exactly.
You lost.
In those four fourth quarter drives, how many points has the defense given up?
You can't fight.
3. On the second play, of the second play in Jacksonville game, they kicked the field goal. 3 points in fourth quarter in overtime. That's what the defense is giving up. So I'm just trying to tell me where Tom Brady sacked the quarterback, got a pick, batted a pass. Oh, that was him.
No.
He knocked that ball down.
You know what I will show you? I will show you that when Tom Brady did get the ball, he threw for 138 against the defense everybody had already acclaimed as the next defense. It has arrived. It's time to unseat and dethrone the Patriots in the AFC.
Glove.
And 138 went against that defense in the fourth quarter and 2 touchdowns. That's outrageously clutch.
Michael Jordan in his first finals in 5 games.
He's the greatest player ever.
Can I finish? You gonna let me make my point? Thank you, Skip. I surely really appreciate it.
You're just making all
4-1. They beat the Lakers. Michael Jordan averaged 31 points, 11 rebounds.
He's the greatest ever. Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out, Skip.
Is that a game?
You said clutch. You said the reason why LeBron can never be Jordan because he's 3-5 in finals. He's lost finals games. How can Tom Brady be more clutch than Jordan when Jordan has never know what it's like to have his head down?
He just didn't have any opportunities.
Hold on. Did I see on episode 1? Tom Brady go to his office and goes into his safe deposit box and he pulls out a big old folder. He says 2007. Oh, that's disappointment. I can't get that one. Let me go find another one. Michael Jordan, I saw Michael Jordan do the exact same thing, went to his office. He pulled out a game tape. He's like, oh, Jordan.
Well, this proves that LeBron James does not belong in the same conversation with Michael Jordan.
This is not about LeBron.
You just proved it. Thank you.
It's not about LeBron.
Thank you.
This is about Tom Brady and Jordan.
It's over for LeBron.
I'm just trying to.
You're trying to tell me LeBron is the left face on Mount Rushmore? That's so wrong.
Tom Brady lost to Eli. The man that got benched for Geno Smith. That's who Tom Brady lost to in the Super Bowl. The man that got benched for Geno.
Was Russell Westbrook out of line for pushing a fan last night? We'll discuss that next.